Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to the Mad Tea Party stream for the Writers Coven stream-a-thon. We already have a ton of people in the chat. Miley popped in at midnight to say, "Woot woot, right strong."
Thank you,
Tanya's
Miley.
here. Yeah, thank you, Miley. Tanya, Cody popped in.
Hi, Cody. How are you doing? Well, how's everyone doing, and what are you guys working on?
Yeah, drop in the chat what you're working on. We have Belle Brooke and
Good morning, Brooke. Good to
Evelyn.
see you all. And Evelyn as well. Hi,
Tia.
Tia.
Annie's here.
And
Annie told me she'd be here. Tia and Annie are like, we had to be productive, and I'm literally your accountability partner. That's so funny. Okay, well, I have JK Lambo here with me, and this is our first time streaming together, so I'm going to give JK some time to introduce themselves. So go ahead.
Okay, thank you, CK. Hello, everyone. My name is JK Lambo. I write and publish pastry chef romance novels centered around Black characters falling in love while baking together. I already have a book out titled Culinary Confessions, and I am currently working on my second novel, whereas the first book was a pastry chef friends to lovers novella. This one will be a lot longer, and this one will be a pastry chef rivals to lovers novel tentatively titled Project Sugar and Spice.
Lovely. I love to hear it. If you are new here and don't know me, I'm CK Jensen. My friends call me Rin. I hope you'll also call me Rin because I hope we can be friends. I am working on, I don't know today because I just finished my 12th novel, Project Death, on Thursday, I think it was.
Yay,
So
congrats.
Thank you. I'm really excited about it. I just did the story series on my Instagram this morning about what I learned from writing that novel, so you can check that out. I may be working on a rom-com that this is my notebook for, but I'm not feeling motivated to write, to brainstorm and plot. That sounds evil. I'm not a plotter. But I'm also trying to give myself rest after finishing that novel. So might just be here to vibe, might just journal. We'll see how it goes. Let's see what people are working on. Belle Brooke is brainstorming the next part of the scene for today.
Ooh, Brooke, I'd love to know what scene you're working on, if you can share, if it's not spoilery.
Yeah, let us know. Cody is getting a head start and hit the 1,000 words for the day, and they might mess around and finish chapter 3. Ooh, Cody!
All the best, Cody. We'll be cheering you on.
Thank you for all the congratulations. I'm really excited about it. Beth popped in. Jim popped in.
Hi, Beth. Hello, Jim.
So many of my favorite people. Jim is doing some video editing for a client before we do anything else. Lovely. Okay. If you guys have any questions, you can drop them in the chat for us. I think we're gonna start the sprint. We're gonna yap for a little bit first, but I think we'll start the sprint at probably 8:10 or 10 after the hour, whatever time zone you guys are in. Tia is like working on chapter 3, but I hate the direction. Tia, which project are you working on right now? Is it Project Acceptance or Ribbon, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'd love to know as well.
Yeah. Bellbook says the weird part on bad guys closing in the dark night of the soul. Always want to write dark night and said, oh, that's funny. Yeah, so just have the middle of Act 2, Part 2. That's always a tricky spot. Do you have a part, JK, do you have a part of the novel that, like, is the bane of your existence?
Ooh, probably the rivals part of the rivals to lovers trope. Especially when they first start out.
Yeah, it can be so hard to get a good rivalry going and, like, make it feel realistic, I feel like.
Yeah, because I know I had some trouble with that during the first few drafts of my novel, but I feel like I've gotten better because I'm actually in the revision/developmental editing stage.
Nice. I love to hear that. I'm getting behind on the chat. I hope I'm saying your name right. Is it Allie? Is working on their horror novel.
Ooh, Ooh, that's perfect
Cody,
for spooky season.
isn't it just? Cody, thank you for the glasses. These are blue light blockers and they're hearts and they're also so dirty right now. Don't look at them actually. Project acceptance, 5 chapters left in the verse outline.
Congrats, Annie.
Yeah, you are getting so close because you recently finished the first draft of this project. I think it's Project HO, I think. Cody says the beginning is always the bane of my existence. Yeah, that chapter 1 is so hard to nail down. Math homework, but here for the vibes. Evelyn, you're killing it. The way
Well,
you
good
do like
luck with math
school,
homework.
I know the way you do like school and streaming and like writing. I gotta say, when I was in like college, I was not doing so much writing until I was like in writing classes in college. But like, yeah, I just have so much respect for you. You're so cool. The whole thing is the bane of my existence. Tia! Oh, just kidding, the middle. That's also true. I feel like everyone hates the middle.
The middle always seems like the hardest part to get through.
Yeah, I mean, it's the longest part too. Like, really, the middle is like from 10% to like 90% in my brain, and that's 80% of the book. It's a lot. I already know for the third draft, I need that scenes the beginning to the rest of the story makes sense. Annie says, same JK, I need more rivalry, but I just want to write yearning and romance. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, same here, Annie. I'm almost eager to get to the yearning and romance part. But I think the problem I had in my first few drafts was I was trying to get to the yearning and romance like too quickly.
Yeah.
Especially in the first few chapters.
Yeah, because I also feel like for romance, like if you read Romancing the Beat, it's a really great craft book for like pacing out a romance, but it's very much not for like enemies or rivals to lovers. Like it kind of is some strangers to lovers or friends to lovers, and it's like, oh, I don't know how to write enemies because how do you have a meet cute when they're enemies? It's like a meet evil when they're enemies. Oh, it's Ali, like Muhammad Ali. Okay. Thank you, Ali. I'm invested in getting people's names right. Figuring out the exact moment in all these characters' lives to throw them into the story. Nearly impossible.
Cody,
Okay.
I'm curious, how many characters do you have in your novel? Like how many main characters and side characters?
Because you just started your fantasy, Cody, like, and it's like an epic fantasy, so you are looking at like a big cast, I think, probably. Okay, I am like 2 minutes behind on chat. One sec. Annie's doing Project HO. Jim says we're all doing cool stuff, which I agree. You guys are so cool.
Oh, thank you, Jim.
I gotta write these beats to the 2 main protagonists so it kind of mirrors each other yet contrasts one another. Why do I do this to myself? I don't know. Because you're a writer and that's what we do to ourselves, I feel like. We put ourselves challenges and then we achieve them.
Yes, and you will achieve this one, Brooke.
So true. We love the motivational speaking from JK. Like, you're killing it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Evelyn is a stream queen. The layout survives the thumbnails.
Oh, speaking of thumbnails, Evelyn, I loved your costume yesterday. It was so cool.
Oh, I haven't had a chance to see. I worked from like 3 to 10 p.m. yesterday.
Oh, wow.
So I missed all the streams yesterday. I have to go back and rewatch them, but
yeah, I'll need to go back and rewatch
fun.
them as well because I was working on job applications then.
Oh, fun. Good luck in the job market. It is so rough right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to try and go through this a little bit
you.
faster. Of course, I just barely got my job after like 6 or 7 months of unemployment or fun employment. It was a time, I get it. Okay, we're going to speedrun this. Fun and games? No, depression and horror.
Annie,
Myth
why?
Weaver popped in. Yeah,
You need
that's
to
so
let your
rude.
characters have a break.
So Act 2, Part 2 is the hardest when you're trying to like wrap things up. Ooh, Cody answered your question. There are lots of side characters, but there's 6 characters you're juggling the open scene, or at least 6 important characters. I'm sorry, Lord Farquaad? Who was Lord Farquaad? Was
Oh, he's a
Evelyn Lord
character
Farquaad?
in some of the Shrek movies.
No, like I know who he is, but like in the stream, who was Lord Farquaad?
Oh,
Because it was a Shrek theme. Did someone come as Lord? I just have so many
yes,
questions.
yes, Evelyn did.
Oh, okay. I love that. That's iconic. That's so funny. Okay, and then I got to the bottom of the chat right as we got to 8:10. So we are going. Oh, I need to actually get the screen share up. Give me a sec. I would love to. I forgot to set this up beforehand. Oh, and it said it automatically for me. Yes. Okay. We are doing 30-minute sprints today. I just fully forgot what I was going to say. We're doing 30-minute sprints. Drop any questions in the chat. Good luck, everyone. You got this.
Yes, and I accept writing related questions and also baking related questions, because I'm also like a self-taught pastry chef as well, and also recommendations for desserts as well to make too. So you can drop those in the chat as well.
Okay, excellent. I would love some dessert recommendations, so all y'all get on that, please. That'd be so fun. Okay, I'm gonna mute. We're gonna start the timer. On your mark, get set, right.
Happy productivity, everyone!
Alrighty, that is the end of the first sprint. Oh, that's the wrong layout. Here we go. How did that go for everyone? JK, how did that go for you?
Let me get my word count because I think I was pretty into it.
Let us know.
138 words.
138. Oh, yay, that's good. Especially in the revision phase, it's so hard to like count what words you're doing, I feel like.
Yeah, definitely. I was writing about the FMC reminiscing about her kiss with the MMC.
Oh my goodness. I love that. I'm obsessed with that.
Yeah, and she's trying to pretend like she wasn't thinking about him when one of the side characters like teases her about it.
Oh my god, I love it. That's a classic.
Yeah, it's a really fun scene to write because there's
Yeah,
drama a few chapters before.
that checks out. It's so nice to have those like breather scenes, I feel like, where you just get to have some fun.
Yes.
Okay. Cody spent this sprint reading what I wrote, so I made some light edits and added 80 words. You also have to go to your own stream soon because you're streaming in like 15 minutes. So thanks for staying so late.
Yeah, thanks, Cody.
Vic said no writing, just doing my makeup in preparation for her stream with Tanya.
Ooh,
Tia
I'm
made
looking forward to
coffee.
it.
Yeah, it's gonna be so good.
Tia, what kind of coffee did you make? And can you send
Yeah.
some over here?
Yeah, we all need the caffeine. It's too early for me.
It's also too early for me. I think I like woke up at like 7 a.m.
Yeah, you texted me at like 7 a.m. your time.
Yeah.
So yeah. Bellbrook worked out the scene and is much happier with it. We
Oh,
love it.
yay! Congrats, Brooke.
Jim said it went okay, just ending video. Trying to get pardon my hiccups. Trying to cut 3 minutes of talking down to 1 minute while maintaining exactly what was said.
Oh, good luck, Jim.
Cody says, I gotta support the besties. We appreciate you.
Yes. Thank you, Cody.
Tia says, bestie is terrible. I don't know what I'm doing. I've never made coffee before.
No. Well, there's a first time for everything, and you get better with time.
You can only get better if this is terrible. Just out of curiosity, how are you making the coffee? Like, what? Can we help? Can I offer my coffee knowledge?
Because I know I use the instant coffee. Because there's a place where we get our coffee. I'll have to look in my pantry to see what it is, but it's really good coffee.
Nice. Real quick, Cody wants to share a line, so you should do
Oh,
that.
of course, Cody. Let me put down what I wrote.
Yeah, put your line in too, because I wrote a Substack post, guys. I did not brainstorm for the next book. I just wrote a Substack post about the last book, which is fine. It goes out Monday. You can all check it out. ckjensenauthor.substack.com. Promo, yay. Where was I? Annie finished chapter 5 and is halfway through chapter 4. Yay. Jim is almost done with the coffee. There's coffee grounds in my coffee. No! I'm so sorry. Was it like pour over coffee? Because I'm guessing it wasn't instant coffee then. Oh, JK, I love your keyboard. It has such a nice sound.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I recently got a Mac because my old laptop wasn't working.
Your Mac keyboard sounds way better than my Mac keyboard does on my MacBook.
Thank you.
Yeah, mine is also like 5 years old, so maybe that's that. Oops. Wait, it's from Starbucks. Oh, the coffee you made. I thought you meant you got a coffee from Starbucks and it had grounds in it.
Oh, Cody, I'll let you finish your line before I add mine.
Okay. Cody wrote, it's funny how one can look back at an endless string of bad days and still smile because they didn't have to face them alone. No matter how bad it got, we had each other. A silent vow that solace could be found if we only knew where to look.
Oh, I like that.
That's so
That's
good.
really
Give
good.
me this book right now. JK, do you want to read your line?
Yeah, let me put it in the. Oh, you know what? I'll just read it
Okay.
instead of posting it. Okay. Let me get. Okay, I'm ready. So her smile widened when she remembered the kiss she shared with Xavier, the way he gently stroked her cheek, making her melt under his touch, his gentle grip on her waist tightening as if he were afraid of her vanishing into thin air, his soft sigh when he pulled away, only to kiss her back with a passion that had her craving more, craving his touches, craving him.
I'm obsessed, JK. Give it to me now, please. Yeah, you guys are killing it. I don't have any cool lines to share right now. Oops.
I cannot share too much, because of AI.
Right.
And also because I
Yeah.
don't want to spoil the whole book for everyone.
Yeah. I don't know what this is referring to. I guess there's no Rachel's here, so I'm guessing this is like a meme, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah, Cody, let us know what you mean, because I am very confused.
I was like, give it to me, Rachel. I'm like, my name's not Rachel.
I know my name isn't Rachel, definitely.
Yeah, that's not us. Can we talk about how Cody is probably almost certainly a genius? I love it.
I
The
know.
meme, please look it up. It's hilarious. Give it to me, Rachel. Okay, I'm going to watch it and then I'll share it, I think. That is not. Wait. There we go. Oh, okay. I'm here for this. One sec. Let me change the tab I'm sharing. It's a TikTok sound, which I'm less confused about now. So I realized I just stopped talking while I was like looking at the memes. Share this tab instead. Okay, so this is, I believe, Trixie Mattel, the drag queen, and I hope this shares the audio.
Rachel, please show me to me, Rachel.
Oh, it's not on the screen.
Show me to me, Rachel, please. Oh, show me to me, Rachel.
Okay, there we go. Show it to me, Rachel. I feel a little bit better now that I understand this.
Yeah, same.
Okay, I'm going to get that timer back up because I got
Thank
rid
you
of
for
it.
the compliments, everyone. I am hoping to get the book out next year. Because I was honestly hoping for this year, but I'm like, I am not going to be done with revisions by this fall.
Yeah. I mean, do you have a goal of when you want to be done with the revisions? Like, was it fall?
I'm planning to be done with revisions by the end of the year, if not sooner.
Oh, okay. I believe in you. You got this.
Thank you. And then start getting ready to like publish the book. I'm just not sure like when I want to publish.
Very fair. Also, I realized Belle Brooke had a question like way back up in the chat, so we should go back to it. I started and I have it here. When you write romance or romantic subplots, are parts of it inspired by your real life or are parts of it the things you wish happened in your life? I want to know what Belle Brooke has with this because I know Belle Brooke's husband is amazing and like the dream man for all of us. And I think I'm a lesbian, so me saying he's the dream man means a lot. So JK, do you want to answer first? Or do you need a moment to think about it?
Yeah, so most of the baking, most of my romance is fiction. So no, none of it is inspired by real life, but there are parts that I wish would happen in real life though. Like the kiss scenes, the baking scenes, like baking together, especially baking with your significant other. I feel like that's like a very good way to like keep the relationship going as well, just like the little things.
For sure. Mine is definitely a mix of things that happen to me in real life and things that like I wish would happen in real life. Cause like to an extent, like I write mostly fantasy romance, so I'm like some of these things I do not want to happen. I don't actually want a dagger to my throat. I don't know that I've written a dagger to my throat scene, but that's like a very typical like romantic-y scene. But like I feel like there's a kiss scene in my novella, The Grave of the Dragons. I'm trying to think if you guys knew that title or if I just dropped a title of a book that I hadn't dropped yet. Oops. But like in the novella, there's a kiss scene that's directly inspired by a kiss I shared with an old like boyfriend when he came back into town. And it was like, this is like, he was the best man I ever dated when I was dating men. And it was just like, sorry, I just saw Annie's. Kendrick, what are your thoughts? But it was just a really cute, tender moment where we like had been talking the whole night and catching up, and then like he had to go, and then we just like shared this really cute kiss, and I shared that kiss I think in the snippets of the Storytelling Society way back when, and everyone was like obsessed with it. I'm like, yes, this happened to me in real life. I actually am living a fantasy romance.
That's so cute.
Yeah, so it's a mix of things. Okay. Bellworks is parts of the romance in mine are inspired by real life. Like the first kisses, everything else is not. That's valid. Imagine being at a coffee shop and your friends are saying they met because they were enemies and you put a dagger to their throat. Wait, you're right.
That trope should not happen in real life.
Oh, it should not happen in real life, but can you imagine that in like a cozy fantasy setting?
Oh, like, that would be interesting.
Like, if you guys have read the Tomes and Tea series, I think it's Rebecca Thorne who's the author. The like Cancel Treason Without Tea. All the titles are tea puns, which is fantastic. And it's like a sapphic romance. And the main characters did not meet because one put a dagger to the other's throat. But there are a lot of daggers and swords in that novel because it's a fantasy novel. So, I don't know. It's a great book series. I'm on book 4, and that's crazy because I usually don't read series. I'm real bad at keeping up with them.
Ooh, please send that to me then. I need a new book to read.
Okay, I will. I'm going to message you on Instagram right now because I will forget later. Okay, it's Tomes and Tea series. Okay, you have the message now. Girl, are you in danger? Me hearing that from a friend. That's so real. Those things should be in a cozy fantasy. The protagonist is having a cozy adventure, and the characters are having the epic adventures. Okay, Jim, I'm sold. Can I write this? Can I write this for you? I don't actually need more book ideas, actually. But like, do I want to write this? Yes, I want to write this.
Now I'm interested in writing as well.
We can do a little write our own novels and come together and compare and see.
Oh yes, that would be so much fun.
The same idea and how different we made it.
Because I feel like I would want to try my hand at a cozy fantasy. Of course, it will be baking related as well.
Of course. I don't know if I told you this. Actually, I don't know if I've told anyone this, but there's baking in Project Death.
Ooh.
And I'm like obsessed with it. I think it's so cute. And it was like very interesting for me to be like, would this character even know what chocolate is? Because it's like a medieval fantasy and they didn't have chocolate in like medieval Europe, which is kind of what this project is inspired by. And I'm like, what do you do without chocolate chip cookies? What do you do without chocolate? Like, what kind of baking things are there? Which is actually a great question for you, JK. What kind of things can my character... Because I had them make, like, fruit-based pastries and stuff, and brown butter cookies, because I'm like, they would have butter and flour. But, like, you're right, chocolate has been around for a while. But I don't know... But I don't think that Essie, the main character, would have it in her small, remote town is the thing. Like, that would be a luxury she wouldn't have.
So here's an idea. There are also like sugar cookies. There is this cake that me and my mom baked that was really popular when we had our bakery. Cinnamon cake.
Ooh,
there is you can have donuts in there. It was around during that time.
Okay. I love the idea of using
cake,
cinnamon.
Gingerbread cake. If there was a lot of spices, which I imagine there would be.
I think there's a moderate amount of spices. The thing is, the main character lives in this tiny town that's really isolated by the mountains. So, like, not a lot of trade goes in and out. Like, it's a very self-sustaining community. So I think I could wrangle cinnamon into there, but I just was like, why did I put her in such a small isolated town where she would have none of these luxuries? So
Does she live in like a forest? Because maybe she can make a dessert with the herbs around her.
well, the thing is, because it's Project Death, she's like died, and so she's like getting the ingredients by magic, but she can only summon ingredients that she knew from her life.
Oh.
So
Well, that sounds tricky.
I know. I was like, but I really want the baking because it's a cozy fantasy despite being called Project Death. So there's a lot of tea and baking, and I'm like,
Well, we can have a brainstorming session together and like see what will work.
Yeah, that would be fun. We will do it later when I go back to revise the book probably because I just need a break from it. Because guys, I don't know if you saw my cry count on Instagram. I counted how many times I've cried, and I was at 27 and a half. I don't know why I counted a half time. But the book's only like 54,000 words, which means every 2,000 words on average, I was sobbing.
Aww.
Which is just like, it was insane that I was crying so much in this project. Because I've never kept a cry count for a project before, but I've also never cried so much in the first draft of a project. So, I don't know. Jim says, I have a whole romance around a bakery in my fantasy world. It's been outlined for a long time waiting for me. I'll need to chat with you to get this right.
Oh, Jim, yes, please. Yes, please. I would love to have a brainstorming session with you as well.
Yeah. Ooh, honey for sure. Because
Yes.
she was a beekeeper in
Honey
her
and
life.
fruits as well.
Yeah, okay.
I forgot to mention that. Thanks, Smith Weaver.
Yeah. That's a good point because she literally had bees in her life. Like, and the bees are part of the like living realm storyline. So I can't believe I forgot about the honey.
Oh, wait. What about agave nectar as well?
I don't think they would have it in this region because I think that's more of a tropical region area, and this is a very mountainous, like deciduous and evergreen area. So I don't think they would have agave because that's very much a tropical thing, but that's a good idea anyways.
Granulated sugar?
They would have granulated sugar,
Okay.
yes.
What about powdered sugar?
Maybe not powdered.
Yeah.
I don't know. When did powdered sugar come around?
You know what? Let me look that up real quickly.
Yeah, because in my brain, powdered sugar is like a newer thing.
Sugar introduced. Okay, during the 19th century, with technological advancements in milling and grinding, allowing for the mass production of fine sugar particles. Before this, bakers would manually grind sugar loaves into a powder for icing. The addition of cornstarch to prevent clumping was a later invention to create a smooth, free-flowing product commonly used today.
Yeah, alrighty. Good to know.
It said it dates back to ancient India around 500 BCE, with further advancements by the Arabs by the 12th century.
Okay. That's cool. I feel like now I need to go on a baking history, like, deep dive when I go back to revise this book.
Oh, I think I have the perfect website for that. I'll send it to you after this stream is over.
That'd be perfect. Is it the food history website? Because I have that website.
I think so, yeah.
But send it to me anyway, because I don't know. I have it saved somewhere, but I don't know where. So a refresher would be great. The mines you talk quite a bit, but again, I'm not in like a mine-inspired book. It's like this one's very European. Like I have other ones. It's not like directly European, but there was a lot of European influences in it. Like this is, I was not trying to do anything fancy with the world building because most of the world building takes place in the realm of the dead. So it's, yeah. Anyways, we should get into our next sprint. Let me pull that up for us.
Sorry, when is the next sprint? Because I want us to keep track of time.
One sec. Where is the right layout? How do I was going to do the next sprint right now. Why can't I get the right layout? There we go. I was like, where did it go? I had to press an arrow to get the right one. I was going to do one more sprint and then yap for a little, probably actually wrap up after this one, just so there's time for other people to prep for their sprints in the rest of the stream-a-thon. No, you're muted again.
Sorry, that sounds good.
Okay, perfect. So we'll do the sprint. Maybe one question after this if someone has a question in the chat.
Yes.
And then we will tell you where you can find us and promo our butts and stuff.
Sounds good.
Perfect. All right, here we go. Sprint number 2. Let's go.
Happy
Ready?
focus time, everyone, or productivity.
Yeah. Ready, set, right.
Oh!
Good morning, everyone. I say good morning because Jess got in and said good morning.
Good morning, Jess. How are you doing?
How did that sprint go for you, JK?
I was not able to get any writing done. In fact, I was looking up parks on Pinterest.
Oh,
I'm trying to
nice.
describe the setting for this chapter.
Yeah, that's rough. A park I feel like is really hard because it's just so much open space to describe. So that makes sense.
Yeah, so I'm just been looking at pictures for that, attending another co-working stream as well. Well, attending all the co-working and writing streams.
Nice. I love that. My sprint went okay. I've been reading this book, The Last Gifts of the Universe by
But that's a pretty
Riley
cover.
August. Isn't it gorgeous? I love the cat.
Oh,
It's
it's
like
so
a really cute
cute.
sci-fi. Um, and I did some housework, but then I got back to my room and I was sitting here reading and I heard like an AirTag beeping and I'm like, why is an AirTag beeping?
Yeah, time to find a new place to live.
Time to leave, time to be gone. Terrifying. Because because it sounded like it came from over there, but there's nothing over there to ring. I don't know. I guess I'll just die. I don't know.
No. If I
Okay.
had an apartment, I'd have you as like a roommate. But
Oh,
I'd
I
give you some
appreciate
big
it.
goods.
That would be so cute. I would love that. That would be a good roommate situation because we would just be baking and cooking for each other all the time, I think.
Yes.
Love it. I think this is about the end of our stream. JK, do you want to tell the people where they can find you?
Yes. Okay. Hello, everyone. Again, my name is JK. I am a sweet romance author who writes and self-publishes pastry chef romance books centered around Black characters falling in love while baking together. This is my first book, Culinary Confessions, which you can find on Amazon, and you can buy a copy via Kindle and paperback. And I am also working on Project Sugar and Spice, my pastry chef rivals to lovers novel. So I'm hoping to release that next year, don't know when. But in case you want to support me, you can find me on Ko-fi, fi.com/jklambo. You can support me on there, and I am also on Instagram at j.k.lambo and also on Blue Sky, same username but without the periods. And thank you so much, JK, for having me as a co-host.
Of course, happy to be here. Happy to have you here, I guess is a better way to say that. And if you are here, I feel like I know most of you in the chat, but in case you're new here, I'm CK Jensen. I write sci-fi fantasy. I write for queer people who want to see themselves represented. I am in between projects right now, but if you would like to follow my journey, you can follow me at CK Jensen Author on all platforms. I'm most active on Instagram and YouTube. And I would love to have you around. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. We will see you all next time. Oh, and I will
Yes.
update you on the AirTag thing in the Discord if I find one, or if I don't. We'll see.
Oh, good luck.
Thank you. Okay, bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.